The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
The Honorable Joyce Craig. And of course, the President of New England College, Dr. Michelle Perkins. Madam President, I am pleased to present to you this, our New England College community on Founders Day.
Thank you, Dr. Lesperance. Good afternoon, everybody. Please be seated. Students, faculty, and staff of New England College, trustees, alumni, friends, and honored guests, I am very pleased to welcome you all to the 74th anniversary of the founding of New England College. And the start of spring semester. Eventually. Each year, we gather to honor the vision and leadership of those founders who established New England College in 1946. Members of the greatest generation, our founders were visionaries who saw a need to create educational opportunities for veterans returning from World War II. Today, 74 years later, we are the beneficiaries of that vision, right here in Henniker. And while our student body has changed to include men and women of all ages from all walks of life, from across the United States and representing nations across the globe, we remain mindful of the commitment and our commitment to the veterans. We thank them for their service to our country. I am also delighted to welcome our very special guest, the Mayor of Manchester, the Honorable Joyce Craig. We could not be more pleased with the support we've received from the Mayor's office throughout our recent merger process and in launching New England College in Manchester. The Mayor's leadership and vision for the Queen City in arts and education make it an enviable destination in the region. So thank you, Mayor Craig. Before we hear from our speaker, I thought I would share just a few of the more recent achievements here at New England College. This fall, we welcomed yet another record-sized incoming class of first-year students. And this was our third consecutive year of record incoming classes. We have just completed, and it is just opened, the construction of the Rosamond Page Putnam Center for the Performing Arts, a beautiful new facility that, as I said, only opened a few days ago. If you haven't been there to see it, I encourage you to go see it soon. We are in the final phase of our first ever capital campaign, and we have been fortunate to have raised over $40 million. And we recently have received 2 leadership pledges in addition to the $40 million to design and build a new athletic center. We continue to be fiercely proud of our student diversity. We have students enrolling from all over the country and the world. We continue to hold the record as the college was with the most domestically diverse student population in New Hampshire at 36%. And we successfully completed a merger with the New Hampshire Institute of Art and now enjoy a beautiful campus in Manchester, and we have been delighted to integrate and get to know our faculty, our staff, students, and alumni. I am very pleased with all that we have accomplished here at New England College. That said, lest anyone is concerned we are resting on our laurels, stay tuned. There's more to come. I now would like to invite Astrid Williams, a member of the New England College Board of Trustees, to offer welcome on behalf of the board. A resident of South Carolina and Vermont, Astrid has extensive experience with nonprofit leadership. Astrid, a New England College alumna, has served on the New England College Board for 5 years. Astrid.
Welcome, everyone. I can tell you now, take a public speaking course before you get out of college, because it comes in handy. I join President Perkins in welcoming all of you to Founders Day ceremony. It is also my privilege to extend greetings from the Board of Trustees and Chairman Lex Scorby. New England College celebrates 3 academic events each year: Convocation, Founders Day, and Commencement. On Founders Day, we take a moment to appreciate the wisdom, vision, and foresight of those who established New England College in 1946, responding to the demands of veterans returning from the Second World War. New England College's first class had 67 students, 8 faculty members, and 12 courses. Thinking about those whose foresight led to the New England College we know today, we acknowledge our debt to them. And as we strive to live up to the expectations our founders established, we acknowledge that many contributions of today's faculty, staff, students, administration in propelling New England College forward. Our job as trustees is to champion the continued success of the institution, to offer wise counsel, and to support the college's future. We hope as students that you experience personal transformation, and ultimately as alumni you achieve great personal and professional success, along with that appreciation for that transformation. Welcome back, best wishes for a successful semester, and I look forward to seeing you all at commencement in May. Thank you.
Thank you, Astrid. It is a tradition at Founders Day to honor those students who have been named to the past semester's Dean's List. I would like to invite Dr. Wayne Lesperance, Vice President of Academic Affairs, to recognize the outstanding efforts of those students who were named to the Fall 2019 Dean's List.
Thank you, Madam President. Will the Dean's List students please rise? In your programs, please note the names of the outstanding students who achieved honors grades during the fall 2019 semester. On behalf of the faculty and staff of New England College, it is a great honor and privilege for me to recognize you all on your academic achievements. Congratulations. As you know, New England College was founded in 1946 to serve the educational needs of the country's military men and women returning from World War II. As part of our Founders Day celebration, we would like to take a moment to honor the members of our community who are veterans. Would all of our veterans please rise and be acknowledged? Thank you, please be seated, and thank you for your service. Among those veterans just standing, I'm especially pleased to acknowledge a very special guest here at the college. This individual is a member of the greatest generation, a Granite Stater who served in World War II and Korea. Our guest enlisted in the United States Army the day after his 17th birthday in 1944 and rose to the rank of Master Sergeant. Master Sergeant Elliot Finn, please rise and be recognized by the community of New England College. Thank you, Master Sergeant Finn. Thank you to all of our veterans and to their families for their service and sacrifice and dedication to our country that we may be free.
And now I would like to invite Trustee Williams to the podium again to present the honorary degree.
The conferring of the honorary degree is an important tradition at colleges and universities, and it is awarded to individuals who have achieved an exceptional level and have contributed to society in very important ways. The Honorable Joyce Craig is the 48th Mayor of Manchester, New Hampshire. She is also the first woman to ever be elected to the city's highest office. A native of the Queen City, Mayor Craig began her career in public service in 2007. Working on the school board as an alderman and then elected mayor in 2017. Through her career, she has promised and delivered on several key issues. Growing Manchester's economy through innovative partnerships that bring new jobs and opportunities, including working with the state to develop a comprehensive proposal that resulted in BAE Systems coming to Manchester, along with up to 800 new high-paying jobs. She prioritized improving public education to attract and keep families and businesses in Manchester, including working with the NH College and University Council to secure more than $10.5 million to the school district over the next 7 years through the competitive Gear Up grant. Focused on making neighborhoods safer by combating the substance use disorder crisis and addressing crime, resulting in a 19% decrease in opiate overdoses and an overall decrease in crime, including a 9% decrease in violent crimes. And of course, her ongoing work to make Manchester, New Hampshire a destination for the arts and education. Mayor Craig, please join me on the podium. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of New England College and the General Court of New Hampshire, Mayor Joyce Craig, for your ongoing dedication to the growth of Manchester's economy through innovative partnerships, your leadership in improving educational opportunities in Manchester for all residents, from pre-kindergarten through doctoral studies, always prioritizing public safety by combating the substance use disorder crisis with significant success since your election, and your tireless efforts to make Manchester, New Hampshire a destination for the arts and education. I confer upon you, Mayor Joyce Craig, the degree of Doctor of Laws honorary causa with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Because of you, we'd like to vest you with the hood of that degree, and I will provide you with this diploma. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Astrid, thank you so much. And many thanks to President Perkins, New England College trustees, faculty, staff, and students with this warm welcome that you provided to me. It's such an honor to be here with you today to celebrate the 74th anniversary of the founding of New England College. As you've heard a number of times, I'm going to review it again. When New England College was founded back in 1946, it was to serve the men and women returning from World War II, to make higher education accessible to a new generation and to help them establish themselves in a time of uncertainty. As the founders of New England College knew, education is transformative. It gives us knowledge, teaches us the truth, and hands us tools to make the world around us a better place. Education opens doors that would otherwise have been closed and creates opportunities to forge a stronger future. Strong schools and educational institutions lift up individuals, families, and communities. And I'm thrilled to be here with you today to celebrate and recognize the work New England College does in challenging individuals to transform themselves and their world. Education is my passion, and my desire to improve the educational system in my hometown of Manchester is what motivated me to run for public office. I'm a fourth-generation Manchester resident from a working-class family who was the first in my family to graduate from college. As a first-generation college student, I was able to take advantage of opportunities that weren't available to my parents, and now I'm proudly standing before you as the mayor of Manchester, New Hampshire, the largest city in the state. And while they may not teach you how to be mayor in college, the quality education that I received provided the foundation of a lifetime of continuous learning that I utilize every day. Innovative and creative approaches, collaborative relationships, ethical and responsible citizenship. These aren't just values contained in New England College's mission, but they are the lessons I learned through a lifetime of education and ideals that are essential in building a stronger community. Manchester is a dynamic city with a proud history, and our story, not unlike New England College's, is one of embracing challenges, driving innovation, and enhancing creativity. Over the centuries, Manchester has transitioned from an era of textiles to one of technology and higher education. It's a place where the same mill buildings in which the first ever Levi jeans were made in the late 1800s are now home to companies working to manufacture human tissues. By working smarter, embracing new opportunities, and demanding results, our city has pushed forward. And now, as we enter this next decade, our focus must be on improving education and providing strong schools for every child, regardless of family income or zip code. In the last couple of years, we've made progress on making education more accessible. Through collaboration with community partners, we developed workforce development programs in our high schools, giving students hands-on engineering and manufacturing experience. We received, as you heard, a $10.5 million federal Gear Up grant to help make sure that our students are college and career ready when they graduate from high school. We implemented the Leader in Me program in every school on Manchester's West Side. It's a transformational leadership development program that encourages students and staff to set goals, positively influence others, and share their talents with their communities. We made the largest investment in our schools in 14 years and are beginning to implement a redistricting plan with the goal of decreasing class sizes and increasing academic opportunities for all of our students. All of these examples and more could not have been accomplished without collaboration and a willingness to work together. And as we look forward to the future, designing innovative programs, driving new ideas, and increasing professional development opportunities, we know what needs to be done. And what needs to be done can't be done by just one person, one board, or one business, or one advocate. It's upon all of us to work together to move our community forward. Which is why I'm thrilled that last year, New England College officially expanded their campus to the city of Manchester. And while New England College has been a part of our community for many years, having you call Manchester home will open up new opportunities for students and for greater collaboration throughout our city. Here at New England College, students are preparing to enter a workforce by learning new and unique skills for emerging industries such as data modeling, sustainability, and cybersecurity. New initiatives, buildings, and spaces such as your new esports program and arena, soon to open theater for the performing arts, plans for a new athletic center, and your new campus in Manchester will allow New England College students to continue to thrive in a rapidly advancing world. The world is changing, and the new generation of students here at New England College today are tasked with dealing with issues potentially far greater than generations before you. While your generation is one of hope, it must also be one of action. And that action begins right here with your education. By building upon the past successes, acknowledging the challenges, and working together, New England College, now merged with New Hampshire Institute of Art, will continue to drive innovation and make positive change. So together, you'll embark on the same principles New England College embodied when it was founded 74 years ago. Together, you will forge a new and exciting future. And together, you will make our world a better place. I'm thrilled to have New England College join the ranks of educational institutions in Manchester, and I'm honored to be here with all of you on this special day. I want to thank you so much, and go Pilgrims!
Thank you, Mayor Craig. It has been a great pleasure and an honor to have you here today. As an honorary degree recipient, now an alumna of New England College, you are a very special member of the New England College community and forever welcome on campus here in Henniker and in Manchester. And thank you, students, faculty, staff, and trustees, and guests for taking part in this Founders Day celebration. It's a wonderful way for us to start the semester together. So everyone, please stand. As we follow bagpiper Eric Goodchild in the closing processional, I am proud and honored to declare officially New England College's 2020 Founders Day celebration is complete.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.